This time I have a brand new talk that I have never given before. So it's a first time I'm giving this, which is exciting for me. So, but hopefully it'll go over okay on your end, and everyone will like it as well. Is the audio good?
It's flawless.
All right, perfect. Okay. So anyway, a few thousand years ago, we were told about Moses going to the top of the mountain and then coming back with the commandments, the 10 commandments. And that story is slightly off. So, I have a lot of conversations with God, and in one of my conversations, he said that, Mohnish, when Moses was coming down the mountain, he dropped the tablets and they shattered into many different pieces. And so my commandments were lost, but he felt really bad, and humanity was expecting these commandments, so he made them up. And we've never had the real commandment. So he gave me the real commandments to usher onto the world through Arvind's BC class. And so that's what I'm going to try to do. And so God also said that he really wanted to focus the commandments on investment managers and not humanity. And unfortunately, Moses kind of broadened the scope of the task he had been given. And so these are the commandments for investment managers. And Moses was right. They're exactly 10 commandments. So he got that part correct. But anyway, the first commandment. So I don't know how long these are going to take to go through. So I'll try to speed them along so that we have enough time for Q&A and such. And certainly if the flock is looking for more clarity on one or more commandments, we can certainly do that during the Q&A. So anyway, the first commandment is, thou shalt not skim off the top. And what the Lord means by that is that, one of the things with all these commandments is that the reason they are being presented is that most participants in the investment management business violate them, and they are sinners. And so we are trying to kind of improve the lot, if you will. So skimming off the top basically is setting up an investment operation where you're either taking, some percentage of fees as a fixed fee, and in the case of hedge funds, they're usually taking 1 or 2% off the top, and they're adding performance fees on top. And two of the original practitioners, Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, they practiced the art with no fees off the top. So Buffett had, I think, 0.625 once he merged all his partnerships, I think in 1962, where he took no fees off the top. And Charlie, I think, had a third, I think 1/3 above zero is my belief. I think that's what he did. But of course, that was a kind of specialist operation, a little different operation that he was running, and very little capital. But the bottom line is that both Buffett and Munger have said that if you're in the investment management business, what should have already happened before you set up your own shop or started managing other people's money is practice the art with your own limited assets. And if you did well with those assets, then the power of compounding is such that even a small amount of money becomes quite significant after a few years. I mean, if you're compounding at anything north of 15, 20, 25%, which you should be able to do on small amounts of capital, I mean, your money will be doubling every kind of 4 to 7 years type deal, and so even a small amount becomes fairly large in a few years, which gives you the ability to in effect live off that base while the assets are growing. So anyway, that's the first commandment.